Alright, what is going on, everyone? It is DaBoki here once again, and today is going to be a special video for you wild hunters that just hit level 120 out there. Congrats, by the way. It is a skill build for skills for 4th jobs. So, I'm just going to be going through what I did personally. There's a whole bunch of different types of skill builds out there that you can follow, and it's probably a lot better than mine, but this is just a really basic one if you guys want to get a start and what I feel like is important. So right when you hit level 120, as you know, you will get 3 points to put in, and 1 point I put into Wild Arrow Blast, 1 point I put into Exploding Arrows, and another point I put into Sharp Eyes. Now I know Exploding Arrows and Sharp Eyes is useless at level 1, but just hear me out. Like I said in my other videos, it is really important to train up your training, or to change up your training a little bit, because you do the same thing over and over again, it's gonna get boring. So that's why if you have Sharp Eyes, you can just pop that over your head a couple times and it'll look really cool. And also, the wild arrow, or the arrow explosion, just having that just once in a while, lagging up everyone is just awesome, and it's just really brightens up the mood in the party. So, and your Wild Arrow Blast, sexy skill, mounted crossbow machine gun on top of a Jaguar. That is probably just, what more can you ask for right there, right? So there we go, and those are the 3 points that I put in right when you hit level 120. And after that, what I did was I maxed Sharp Eyes. Now I made my Wild Hunter at level 120 before LHC came out, so some things might have changed, but what I did, I think it might still be the same, just hearing this out. Sharp Eyes, I maxed this first. It's pretty important, and probably pretty important in LHC, because it's a party skill and everyone wants Sharp Eyes. So I maxed out Sharp Eyes, and then after I maxed Sharp Eyes out, I maxed Crossbow Expert. Now Crossbow Expert max is weapon attack plus 30. That is sexy there. And plus, your minimum damage is increased by plus 15%. That really stabilizes your damage range, and you'll start hitting just constantly higher numbers there. And after I did that, I maxed out, of course, Wild Arrow Blast. This is your primary skill, training skill. I know it's kind of maxing it a little bit late, but that's what I did. I just held off with level 1 Wild Arrow Blast. Maybe because I wasn't training at LHC, but I'm not sure. You might want to check that out, guys. And after I maxed Wild Arrow Blast, I maxed Wild Instinct, because again, enemy defense ignored is 20%, so it really stabilizes your damage again. And after that, Feline Berserk. Feline Berserk is probably one of my favorite skills being maxed. Now check this out, guys. So, my damage range is 24,000 about, highest. Alright, that's just kind of with just MW there as well. And then I will pop on Feline Berserk, and it will go up to 32,000. So that's a pretty big difference there. It really helps out your training range. Plus the cooldown time is about 120 seconds. Yeah, so it's 120 seconds because the duration is 120 seconds, and the normal cooldown rate is about 4 minutes, which is 240 seconds. So when you use it for 120 seconds, it will be cooling down also at the same time, so that's great, training half the time. And after I maxed out Feline Berserk, I just went into Maple Warrior. I'm trying to max that out. The Maple Warrior 30 book is pretty much impossible to get, and it's a pain to get, but it's pretty much worth it if you can get it. But everyone seems like they have it somehow. Now I know the skill books can get kind of pricey, and it gets frustrating after you fill your 5th Wild Arrow Blast 30 book. No, that's just me. That's just my luck there. But I know Wild Arrow Blast 30 in Kaini is about 400 mil right now, which is pretty obnoxious. I got mine for 60 mil, 7 of them, and I thought that was pretty pricey, but apparently they went up a lot the last time I needed Wild Arrow Blast 30. So if it's pricey, the skill book is pricey, and you can't afford the skill right away, what I recommend you doing is just getting it to at least 20. Try to get it to 20, and then move on to the next important skill that you need to max, because it's your training, all those points being saved up, they could be going into something else. I know people really want you to save points, and it's good to save points, but if you can increase another skill that'll boost your attack range, you'll be getting a lot more EXP. You'll be training a lot faster and more efficiently, so it might just be worth it to put those points in that you're saving into something else. So if you can only get to SC to 20, do not fear, and just try to maybe max crossbow mastery, because that weapon attack for every level can really help out your damage, and you can really get those levels, and you can pump out the points that you need until you get your SC30 books. So I'm not sure how much the SC30 book is right now, but you know, just in case, if it's pricey right now, I bet it is pricey. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There is a whole bunch of different skill builds to do, so don't just rely on mine. Do some research and see what fits your training style. That is just what I did, and plus remember, I made my skill build before LHC came out, but I think that not much has changed, because those are pretty important skills to have max there. But here we are for the grand finale. Hope you guys enjoyed my video, and again, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.